you guys? Welcome back to Stampaholics Anonymous. Today we have a lovely hurl, and I'm afraid that there will be a lot of hurls to come in the very near future because, you know, Black Friday happened and stuff, and today I have the first few things. We're gonna be here for like an hour. Just a heads up. I have the first few things that were shipped to me. I have a lot more in the mail that was shipped to Louis, who thankfully agreed to help me out with, you know, stuff that I could not order to, you know, be shipped to me here in Germany, like Zoya, and Meowlificent and me, we just went a little crazy on the Zoya website when that Black Friday sale happened. So there's a bunch more of stuff to come in the very near future. Some of the products I'm going to show you I did not buy at like a Black Friday sale. Some of it I just bought because I wanted to have it, and I saw it online and I wanted to give it a try. Let's start with my order from nailland.hu, which is in this tiny little box. Haha. And the first things that I'm going to show you are China glazes, which are all part of the holiday collection from China Glaze. And the bad thing is that I got 6 polishes at nailland.hu, and then I had to go back to another place and order the remaining, I think, 2 that I could not get there because they were sold out like all the time. And then I finally I had to order them somewhere else because I couldn't wait any longer. So these 6 polishes come from the China Glaze holiday collection. And just to, you know, have everything consistent, I'm going to show you the remaining few polishes I picked up from that collection right afterwards, even though I did not buy them at the same place that this haul came from. Make sense? I don't know if it makes sense. So, as per usual, I think this is a 12-piece collection. I did not go out this time and get all 12. That's like quite the achievement for me. But what I did get were these 6, and let me just pull up the other ones real quick. All right, so I did get 8 out of 12. That's, well, that's a thing. So let's start with the ones that I got. First up, we've got New Year, New Boo, which is this gorgeous blue, and I think it's one of those, yeah, that's one of 3 matte polishes in here. And you guys know that I'm a sucker for China Glaze's matte formula, even though a lot of people hate it. And I can understand why, because the old formula that they used to have dries like so quickly that you have no time for air and you cannot smooth out any errors, but I loved it always. So of course, when they come out with matte polishes in a collection, I am going to go out and buy them. So that was New Year, New Boo. And then the other matte polish in this collection is called The Perfect Holiday. It's a green polish, and this one was sold out at nailland.hu. This is why I picked it up at chinaglaze.de. If you live in Europe, or like let's say Central Europe, you should definitely check out chinaglaze.de. They used to only have like older collections, but currently or like lately they've been starting to carry every damn collection that China Glaze puts out, which is amazing because the price is really good. Shipping is really fast, and they are situated in Austria, so if you live in Central Europe, you should definitely check out chinaglaze.de. They are an official e-tailer for China Glaze, so these are not like knockoff polishes or anything. Yeah, and I just love ordering there because they have pretty much everything that is still available, even from like past collections they still have in store, and they are now carrying like the new collections, which is awesome, I think. So that was a lot of sidetracking and The Perfect Holiday. And the third matte polish in the holiday collection is called Santa's Side Chick. There we go. I love that name. I know that a lot of people were like, oh, you can't say that about Santa, but who knows? Who knows? He's been around for a while, you know, and living, you know, at the North Pole with the same woman and a lot of elves might get lonely. I don't know. So these 3 are mattes. I love them. I had to have them. Then, of course, you know, you guys, I had to have this one because it's freaking rose gold. It's called As Good As It Glitz, and it's one of those molten metal polishes that, you know, gives you almost like a chromish finish. I saw swatches of this and I knew I had to have it, even though I probably own very similar things already. Next up, we have Sleigh Bells Ring, which is a cool name, and it's also a metallic polish that looks like gunmetal basically. I might have something similar, but it looked really cool when I saw it swatched, so I wanted it. And then next up we have a very interesting polish. This one is called Queen of Sequins, and it has a bunch of different glitters in there. Even though it's not like a glitter bomb, it's still like a regular polish, but it has these different sized, not different sized, but different colored particles in there, like glitter particles. Look really interesting when swatched, and I love these China Glaze deep vampy colors. That's like the one thing I think that they do really good. If you were looking at my nail polish wall, you will probably were able to tell that I like these deep vampy colors from China Glaze a lot. And then the last two polishes are like, you know, they're brother and sister basically, sort of. This one looked really, really awesome. It's called Sparkle On, and it's like a jelly polish with different sized red glitters in there. I have to open it in order for you guys to see. And this one swatched out so nicely, and I'm probably gonna wear it for my Christmas, like my office Christmas party this year, because it goes well with my costume that's a whole different story. Anyway, this is Sparkle On, and then last and certainly not least is Don't Be a Snowflake, which might be, you know, part of my mani for that office holiday party. I don't know yet. I saw mixed reviews on this one, and technically, yeah, it's the same as like Disco Ball. Let me pull it out. No, Techno, that's what it's called, not Disco Ball. Disco Ball is the finer milled hollow topper. So it's basically the same as Techno, but this one has like a white jelly base, and that's what made it interesting to me, and it looks like it's snowed on your nails. I really like this one. That's why I got this. Alright, let me just wrap up the China Glaze part, the polish part, real quick, even though this is not part of the Nailland.hu order. I also got me two polishes from the Halloween collection. That's like all I picked up from the China Glaze holiday collection this time around. First up is Cinderella. It is this... It also, you know, it's a multi-chrome sort of a thing. It has a shifting glitter from purple to green to gold sort of in it, and it's almost rosy gold, you know, I had to have it, you know me. And then the other one I picked up is Crown for Whatever, because this one looks like really similar to one from the Gone Glamping collection, which actually I don't have as a full-size bottle. I just realized, and I don't want to pull out the mini. I think that one is called Sleeping Under the Stars or something. I'm gonna put the name on screen once I think of it. So this one reminded me a lot of that, but it was still a little bit different, and it's a nice purple. And like I said, I like those dark vampy colors by China Glaze, so I had to have this one. And then I picked up two from older collections that happened to make their way onto my wish list whilst I was watching Bonita Juanita D-Stash or China Glazes. It's like whenever I watch a D-Stash video, I just take notes and buy more stuff. That's probably not just my problem. I think a lot of girls do that. Anyway, first up, we've got Heroin Chic, which was from that, what's that movie called? The one with the mockingbird, you know, Girl on Fire, Katniss Everdeen. From that collection that was, you know, based upon that movie. It looked so gorgeous when Bonita Juanita described it, and I saw her swatches. I love this one. And then another one I had to have is called Just a Little Embellishment. This is like from a past Christmas collection, I think, and it's a teal, and you know, teal is another one of those colors that I love very, very much. So that wraps up the China Glaze part. Let's move on to the rest of my Nailland.hu order. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see the holiday collection swatched, let me know down in the comments below, and I can do that. I mean, I can swatch the 8 polishes that I do have. It's a little late in the year, but I think that China Glaze's polishes are good for all year round. And apart from like the red and green, it's not really that much of a holiday collection, like a Christmassy holiday collection, I think. So if you want to see swatches, let me know. Alright, moving on with my Nailland.hu collection. One brand that I cannot order here in Germany because the German retailer does not sell to like normal customers. She only sells the products to like nail technicians, which is weird because everywhere else in the world you can basically buy Moira products as a normal person. So I buy my Moira stuff either at at moira.ie, which is in Ireland, or at nailland.hu. And they have a new thing out, which is, come here, which is a stamping, a gel stamping polish. Yes, you can stamp with regular gel polishes, and I've done that in the past, but they're usually a bit too thick to stamp with them and get like a nice decent image, especially if you're stamping with like colors. I've used like gel top coats to stamp and then chrome them up, which works nicely, but it messes up your stamping plates like big time, so I wouldn't recommend doing that, because even though you clean it with acetone, it leaves like a sticky residue. But Moira came out with these like stamping gel polishes, and they have these great little videos on Instagram where they show the use of the product, and they get me every single time. And the person who does the video usually wears like pink rubber gloves, you know, like a nail technician would, like, you know, gloves for working, and it just freaks me out because all she does is like swatch sticks or like a practice hand, and seeing that hand with the pink glove on it just makes me crazy. But the products are always awesome that they showcase in their Instagram. So I got myself 2 of the stamping polishes. I think one is white, one is black, and I cannot tell because they only have like numbers on there, which is which. Yeah, this is the black one. Ooh, wow, I shouldn't have done that. And it is thinner than a regular like gel polish, and this is the white one. You can see that it's a bit thinner than a regular gel polish, but it is thicker than a regular polish. About the same as a stamping polish would be. So, and the reason that this is cool is because it makes you... It lets you create so many things, and I'm going to show you, of course, I'm going to showcase this and show you how to stamp with these and what you can do. And I also got myself some Moira pigment or glitter. This is like really, really finely milled hollow glitter to go with these, because you can stamp and then put the powder on their new kit, and then you've got a nice like hollow stamping image on your nails. Really cool. It opens up like a world of possibilities to me, because I own, as you might know, a shit ton of glitters and powders, and stamping with them would be like so awesome. Okay, then I also bought another product from Moira that has been out for a while, and I never got the point of this, but now I understand. This is a foil polish stamping kit that comes like complete with a stamping. Is it a top coat? That's magic foil, blah. Yeah, it's a polish, a foil polish. I never understood that part, but all it does is, you know, make the foil stick to your nails, and then it also comes with 2 pigment powders and some foil, and this is also good for, you know, stamping with it. As you can see here in the example picture that they put on the little kit, you can stamp with this polish also, and then put transfer foil on top of it. Nothing like earth-shattering, but I wanted to give it a try because Maleficent has been using these like chrome stamping polishes, or foil stamping polishes rather, by Moira for a while, and she's really happy with them, so I wanted to give them a try. And apparently something spilled in here, because my bottle is like all nice and powdery. I think that's what you get from having, you know, 2 powders in here. Come out. It's probably you that is the culprit. Come out! There we go. Yeah, so you get 2 different colors of chrome pigment. And again, they don't have any names, so I don't know what they will swatch out to be. I think one of them is rose gold, from, you know, what I see on my fingers. And the other one is more like a pink or red. Let's put them back in here. And then you get like 2 from here. 2 different magic foils, which are, I suppose, just regular, you know, nail foils, and they gave me 2 colors, blue, I think, and silver, and then, of course, the foil, magic foil polish is what they're calling it. Let me clean this. Yep, so this is the foil stamping polish, and you can tell them apart from the other ones because this one says FP for foil polish, and then the stamping gel polish says SGP. That's smart. Thank you, Moira, for looking out for me. Yeah, and this is what the polish looks like. It's really interesting. I'm going to give this kit a good try out, and Probably gonna do it on the channel so you can also have a look at it. And then the last thing I did get myself from Moira is a stamping plate, of course, because their stamping plates are amazing. I love them because they are like a bigger size and the images are usually fairly big. You know, this one would fit all of my nails. I'm not sure that it would fit, you know, Maleficent's nails. I don't know, let me know if you've tried out these and if they fit you. But this one is like a winter themed plate, and I'm also gonna do my very best to swatch it real soon on the channel so you can have a chance to check it out and maybe get your hands on this for a good Christmas mani. But like I said, I love the quality of Moira stamping plates. The setup of the plates is really good. Etching is never an issue. The images are really detailed and fine and very sophisticated. You can tell that these products are like geared towards nail technicians and nail pros. Alright, last few things I got from Nailland.hu are more polishes from Missoura. Not all of which are magnetic. Would you look at that? But 3 of them are. Yeah. And these were like on clearance, so I think they're like phasing out these particular ones. And you know, they were at a good price, so I snatched them. Also, I needed to reach like a certain limit to get free shipping. Well, you know how that works. So first up, we've got Halicarnassos, which is like from a Planet Something collection. Ooh. And this like rubberized top part of the bottle is actually looking like it's hollow. At first I was thinking that just, you know, I had powder on this, but I think it's in there. That's really cool. So it has this cool like green base, a weird shade of green actually, but really nice. And then there's some very faint hollow in there, and I betcha if you put a magnet to this, it's gonna look amazing. And next up we have Under Blooming Sakura, which is from like a flower themed magnetic collection they had. It's this nice peachy color, really nice, and I can't wait to find out what it looks like, you know, when you put a magnet to it. Next up I have Lighthouse Golden Bloom. Jesus, I don't know who comes up with these names. It's kind of similar to this one, but this one definitely has more sparkle going on. There's like blue glitters in here, so I'm gonna, you know, have to see how these two compare. And then last and certainly not least, I got myself like a regular polish from Missoura. This one is called the Cardinals Apartments, and that's basically, you know, the name made me buy it. That's a whole backstory to why the name was so interesting to me. But this looks gorgeous. It's a red base, like a deep red base, and then has awesome hollow in there. It's like, it didn't look that hollow when I saw the, you know, pictures online. Yeah, it's like a fairly decent cream or acrylic. I shall see how this swatches, because I have never, you know, bought a regular Missoura polish. All I had in the past were the magnetics, which you know I love. So this was the last part from my Nailland.hu order, and we're gonna move on to stamping plates, and there are a lot of them. Alright, first place I did some a bit of, can you say a bit of Black Friday shopping at was Moyu London. They actually did have a Black Friday deal, and then they also had like, or they have like a bunch, and I think they still have them, a bunch of their older plates on sale, because they're, you know, getting rid of the products because they want to phase in new stuff, and then they're phasing out other things that are older. So this is like a mixture of new stuff and old stuff that I got on clearance, and then some, you know, this order was a Black Friday order basically. First up is Festive number 55, which is also Christmas themed, so I'm gonna swatch it fairly quickly so you can get a look at it, and if you want to check it out, get it before Christmas, hopefully. Next up we've got Festive collection number 57, which is also winter themed, and I just bought it for the cool like snowflake images I thought were really, you know, looking good, and this will probably also be part of my office holiday party mani costume thing. Next up, we've got Princess. The Princess plates never really interested me in the past, but this one was on clearance, and then I took like a closer look at some of the plates, and I thought that there were some really neat images on this one, so I got it. It has this like swirly and, you know, swirly things, and I love the negative space images down here that are really interesting, and that you can mix and match with the regular images. Really cool. I love the stars in this one and the hearts, so I got this one. This is Princess number 18. Then I got myself another one from the Minimal collection. Yeah, that's the only one from that collection. I already own a few of these, but this one I don't. This just has like a bunch of cool geometric patterns on there, and I'm a sucker for those. I like them because, you know, they're simple, but, you know, when you use them right in a mani, they do look like amazing. So this is Minimal number 13. Next up, we've got Trend Hunter. And this one I got for the camo print. I do have like one other plate that has camo on it, and I've used it. Oh yeah, that's like from the Bundle Monster Special Effects plate, but it has like individual camo parts. And I thought with this one you could like mix and match these and stamp them in different colors to create like a real camo look. So that's why I got this one. This is also, I think, one of the ones that it was on clearance because they're getting rid of this series of plates. Next up, I got 3 from a collab that Mojo London did a while back, or is still doing, however you want to put it, with an artist called Amit. I am not that into art. Yeah, but his comics or his like art style really looks interesting. And I got myself 3 plates. This is Amit times Mojo London 08, whatever. And this one has full nail images, and you can see, you know, that these are, if you have longer nails, you're going to have a hard time fitting these, even though this is the XL version. Then I also got Emmett number 05, which has a bunch of smaller images, but I thought that these down here were really cool and looked really neat, and then these individual like characters look really cool too, so I'm gonna make it work for me, even though these are like the smaller images, but they don't have every single plate in the regular and XL size, so sometimes you gotta settle for the small version if you want a particular image. Next up, we've got Amid number 01. Also, this one has like smaller full nail images, but the individual images on here were like really cute, and I wanted them. I really like this like skull in the desert with the cactus in the background, and this like flesh-eating plant down here. Really cool. Then another one that I got because it's on clearance, or was on clearance, maybe still is Time Traveler 04. This one is back to the 80s. And let's be honest, I got it because of that like Depeche Mode picture down here, and then this like cool game machine. Really nice. I like this one. I do have another one like back to the 80s somewhere with different images on it, so this one will complement the other one that I already have. Next up, we've got Enchanted 08, and this one has the Enchanted collection basically looks like this, like all around. They have like all kinds of different animals on there in this like really delicate art style, and then combined with some plants or flowers around them. That's what this whole collection basically looks like. There's a cool sloth on here that is like really cute, and then we've got a flamingo and a chameleon, and I just like this one a lot. Alrighty, next up we've got Geek 08. I already own a bunch of the Geek plates, and this one just spoke to me because it has these cool images that consist of like symbols that you would, you know, in ye olden days, you would type things like this into a text message. I don't think people do that anymore, but I used to love that, like in the 90s, the late 90s, early 2000s, when I got my first cell phone, these images that you could, text to your friends and, make a cute kitty and whatever. So that's why I got this one, because it's like really nostalgic to me. Then we have one from the Gothic collection. I only have one other one of these, and this one is like this really neat image of like a church window, really, really nice, and then you can use parts of it in a mani to create a cool look. Alright, sorry for the church bells, I had a window open so it was really, really loud, so sorry. Next up we've got Origami 12. You've seen me swatch origami plates, I think, on this channel before. This one is also on clearance, so I think they're getting rid of the origami plates, I think, if I remember correctly. I'm going to link, you know, all the Moyo London stuff down in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. This one has full nail images. I don't have any other, like, origami full nail images yet. And I thought it was so cute to have these, like, folded up animals as full nail images. And you can always combine them if you have another plate that has the respective animal as like an individual image on it. And then I got myself another sci-fi plate. Sci-fi was like, or one of the sci-fi plates was one of the first ones I ever got from Moyo London that got me like really into stamping. And so this is another one of the sci-fi collection. This is O2 and it has a bunch of individual like little characters on there, like robots, and this like really cute doggy and a bunch of like robot noises, and that's really cute, I thought. And the last and certainly not least, we have a typography plate. I already own a bunch of other typography plates, and I think it's always good to have different types of fonts handy. When you do a mani and you want to spell out something, it's good to have a variety. There's also a very good typography plate from Moira, actually. I think you've seen me use it, or at least I showed it on this channel. Yeah, so that's why I got this one. This was also on clearance. Okay, moving on to more stamping plates. This is a brand I personally really, really like, and that does not get enough love or, you know, screen time, so to say, on YouTube, I think. So this is Curly Nail Stamping, and they are a Spanish brand, and their plates always have like a certain twist because they want to create art or like stamping images that look like they're hand painted. So if you're bad at freehanding, you can always tell people, well, I freehanded this image, look at it, look how intricate it is, and, you know, trick people into that. And Curly, let me tell you, they had a really, really amazing Black Friday deal. All of these plates cost me no more than 3.48 euros. Yes, I bought all of these like full-sized plates that are, you know, really, really awesome in quality for less than 4 euros each, which is a great deal, I think. So I already own like a lot of the older collections from Curly, so there wasn't much for me to get from this, but I did get some. This is Curly 026. This one is obviously food themed. All this like sausage ring in the middle, really cool. You've got these hamburgers and pizza and stuff, really, really nice. And there's another one that goes with it. Yep, there we go. This is 025, oopsie, sorry, and this one has like desserts and beverages and some fruits and some, you know, other food-related images, and you could go and combine like the pizza images together really, really nicely, or the hamburger and the full nail hamburger. They would go nicely together. Then we have, come here, Curly 023, a bunch of cool like full nail images. I love their full nail images. They are, you know, a tight fit for me, and I can see where other people would not be able to fit them on their nails, but they fit me, so I like them, you know. Then I also got myself 022. This one is more like florally and has a bunch of flowers and little petals and individual flowers up here that you can, you know, create a mani with really nicely. They're all slightly like bent, but if you bend them very softly back, it's no issue. As long as no image gets dented, that's fine. Then we have Curly 019. I think they call this one the spooky plate or something. And yeah, it's like Halloween themed. Halloween is over, but it rolls around every single year. And for me personally, there's a few things on here that are not like exclusively Halloween, like the kitty or that tentacle. You know my love for tentacles. And then we've also got the UFO down here and another alien up here that are not like exclusively Halloween. So yeah, really nice. Then we've got O20, which also is like really, really cool characters. They have a Frida Kahlo plate if you're into, you know, her art style. They have a plate with that on it, and I love the style of these images. I have another plate that is like really similar from Corelli already, and that's why I got this one, because I know that the quality is good and I love the creativeness of their images and their different spin they put onto images. With all of these plates I have just shown you, let me know down in the comments below if you want me to swatch these on my channel. If you don't want me to do that, that's also fine. Just let me know. If there's like a bunch of people who says, yeah, please watch them, I will. And if not, I won't. Especially like the Moyu London plates. I might swatch the Emmet plates because they are newer, and the other ones are like older. And I'm also gonna swatch like the 2 festive plates. So, you know, because it's Christmas, maybe. But let me know if you want to see the Corelli plates also. 2 more hauls, 2 more hauls. I'm saving the best for last. Next up I've got Ejubas. Ejubas always cracks me up when I see their packaging. Because the English on here is like, through over the world to meet you, cause my sincerity heart never gonna to change. Yes, thank you very much. I love that they are, you know, the message they are conveying is really, really cool, and Ejubas has nice stamping stuff, and they have original stamping stuff, which is like seldom for a Chinese brand, but they do, and I like the quality of their plates. I have, I think, 1 or 2 other Ejubas plates, and they also had a Black Friday deal, so I got myself, I think, 7. There's like 7 plates in here. And the cool thing about Ejubas plates is they are double-sided, so you get like double the images. Isn't that cool? So this is a Fran Mendes G collab that they did. This is the whole collection. It comes with 2 double-sided plates. One of the sides has like geometric pattern images, and then the other side usually has like a free stamping area. That's the usual setup of Ejubas plates that you get. And in this particular case, one of them is like holiday vacation themed, and like there's different like landmarks from all over the world on here, like the London Bridge, and then we have the Eiffel Tower, the Pisa Tower, and I guess this is like the Tower of London again, I'm not sure. And then we also got something from maybe Russia, I don't know, I should know probably, oh god. And we've got the Statue of Liberty, and the cool thing is that she put like her own twist on this, you know, filling in certain parts of the like landmarks with these florally lacy images. Really cool. And then the other one has sort of like a cityscape right here that you can use like for a pixelated mani, and then other free stamping areas that are just different patterns that you can, you know, pick off individual parts. And then we've got this like astrology or star themed and gemstone themed area up here. Really nice. And then next up we have 2 I think this is like, it came in a collection, and it's like one is Halloween themed and the other one is like Christmas themed. This one is Ejubas 03, and it's the Christmas part of this like holiday collection. One side has full nail images that are fairly big, and the other one has like this cool free stamping area with individual images you can pick off, and then some patterns and cool stuff that you can use for Christmas and like New Year's Eve. And the other one is the Scary Halloween collection plate. This side is kind of disappointing because of those like bigger images that are like chunkier and not as finely detailed as this one, for example. You know, if you compare the, you know, different image styles, this one is a little bit disappointing, but the other side looked really, really neat. And you know, you get a twofer with the Ejubas plates. Sometimes one of the sides can get tricky, and I guess that one side always has a little shallower etching. At least that's my experience with the other Ejubas plates that I have so far. Again, with these, I will probably swatch the Christmas plate because it's Christmas time and I'm trying to get like all Christmassy. And if you want to see any of the other plates swatched, let me know. And then last and certainly not least, and I'm really excited about this, is a collab that they did with the Don Diva. Oh no, there's another plate that is not like a collab plate, but Edgewiz collabed with the Don Diva, and I love Don Diva polishes. I've swatched them on my channel before, and I didn't even know that they had this like collab plate going on, which is really cool. And she has these like cutesy images. And you know, from looking at her polishes and the way she names polishes, I wouldn't have thought that, you know, the images she chose would be so cutesy. But they are. And, you know, on one side you get those really cute animals, really nice. And then you get some unicorn love and unicorn goodness on the other side, which is also fine by me. And you've got the Don Diva logo. If you really want to do some fangirling, you could use that. And then last, I've got another just regular Edgewiz plate. This is Edgewiz 08. One side again has full nail images that are, you know, like patterns or textures, you could call them. And then the other side is all like plaid patterns. I have a very similar plate from Conet actually that has a lot of plaid patterns. And you can even make your own when you use like these parts. Really cool. If you have the patience. You know me, I'm not good with the patience thing. So let me know down in the comments below if you want to see the Edgewiz plates swatched. And now we're moving on to the final part. And the final part is Creative Shop. They had a really good deal for Black Friday, which was like, I don't know, 30% off of all of their plates. All of their plates, be it new, be it old. So I grabbed a bunch. I also grabbed a bunch from Maleficent. They're not in here. But I got myself a few more Creative Shop plates. At one point in time, I might be owning all of them. But that time, you know, that point in time is not yet arrived. Has not yet arrived. I'm moving from like newest to older plates. Because on the very top is number 112. This is a Christmas plate that I did not pick up the last time I ordered new plates from Creative Shop. I did get like 2 other Christmas plates from them, but I did not pick up this one because I was like, I already have like similar images, but with a great Black Friday deal, I snatched this one up. Full nail images like usual size for Creative Shop, all, you know, winter and Christmas themed. And then another one, Creative Shop 111. I also didn't pick up in the first time. I thought they were like really similar, the full nail images, but it's Creative Shop, and sometimes you have to look at, you know, a plate 1,000 times and then you will find new things on it for some reason. So this one is also like Christmassy or winter themed, and I'm gonna swatch, of course, these on the channel. And the next one is 97. This has like a nature theme, like leaves and flowers, really cute. Love this one. And you know, I'm just gonna repeat myself. Basically everything I got here are plates that I have been looking at for a while now, that are older, or like from past collections, if you so will, but I didn't get. But at that like sale price, I had to, you know, pick them up. They don't do that very often, and I enjoyed, you know, shopping my little heart out. Next, we've got Creative Shop 89, which is like Asia themed. It has a little Kung Fu Panda down here, some bamboo, a really cool like dragon or lion, and then some teapots, and you know, really nice. Next up, we've got 82. This one just has a bunch of cool full nail images, cool patterns, and like this awesome toucan down here and an avocado plant thing. Really nice. Like that one a lot. It's weird, but I got it. It's weird, but I got it. Next up, we've got 81, and this one is more like a summery plate. It has a bunch of fruit on there. It even says Summer Loves You, or Summer I Love You Summer, I don't know. Yeah, and then a bunch of fruit-related images, and a tiger. You know, this is the summer tiger. I don't know. Next up, we've got number 69. This is obviously Harry Potter themed, but not exclusively Harry Potter themed. You know, it's a Creative Shop plate, so they like to play around. We've got some Totoro down here, Addams Family up here, Nightmare Before Christmas up here, and then we've got Beauty and the Beast on this side, and then we have Edward Scissorhands? Question mark? Who are you down here? I don't know who this is. Yep, it's Edward Scissorhands. And then like the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, I enjoyed this plate, really did. Next up, we've got 55. This one, again, is one of those typical Creative Shop plates where you have to look at it like a bunch of times in order to see everything. We've got a a dino crawling out of an egg. We've got this like knitting image with the, you know, the wool coming straight from the sheep. We've got these nice little bunnies chewing on ginormous carrots. Yeah, it's like, I love Creative Shop for doing this like weird thing where you have to look at things like 1,000 times to figure out what the image actually is, and then you stamp it on your nail and you figure out it's something completely different. I love that. Next up we've got 51. This one is more like a maritime plate. It has a really nice mermaidy image up here. She's got a pirate hat on, really nice. We've got a kraken taking down a ship. We've got good old Johnny Depp. Again, I see a theme emerging, and some wavy images, some fishies, you know, just a really cool maritime plate. And another axolotl. That's not the first one I've seen on a plate from them. Really nice. And last and certainly not least, this is number 36. This is one I got for its theme because it's like seasonal appropriate. Season appropriate, whatever. You know, it's appropriate for the current season. This is an older plate. This is 36 and it's Christmas themed or winter themed. Yeah, it's no much fun. That's what I had today. It was snowing here today. And then I love Dear Santa. I can explain. I like that a lot. So that was like the first part of my little Black Friday haul, or not Black Friday haul, you know, depending on where I ordered from. Like I said, there's a bunch more on the way to me from both Louis and also Ilse, who still held on to me held on for me to a couple of things. Wow, Jesus, woman, get the words out. Anyway, so there's like 2 big hauls coming my way, one of which is not like Black Friday themed. That's the part that comes from Ilse. She's been holding on to a few polish orders that were done like way before Halloween, and then Louis is holding on to everything that I ordered from Black Friday, and she's sending it my way. So I hope to have it very soon, and of course I'm gonna do a haul on the channel, and I'm gonna swatch like everything that I got. I got a bunch of whole collections. I got a lot of Zoya stuff, which I probably won't be swatching on the channel because it's just too much. And yeah, a lot of exciting stuff coming. Like I said, I'm gonna swatch like everything that is Christmas related. If you want any part of this haul, you know, seen, swatched on here, let me know that in the comments below, and I will do my very best to film that video. And you know, I just love reading your comments. Unless you're a troll, then I'm just gonna delete your freaking comments and get you off my channel. But you know, all those nice lovely people that are like consistently posting comments and you know, giving me your feedback, I love reading that and love talking to you guys via the comments section. That was a long video. I'm sorry, hashtag not sorry, because this is a haul video and I want to show you all the things that I got and not just say I got 10 plates from OU and then I got 11 like Creative Shop plates. That's not how I want to do my haul videos. If you didn't sign up for a long video, I'm sorry. But other than that, that's it for today, you guys. I love you very much, and I shall talk to you next time. Bye!